Hey guys, let's talk about color blend mode. So just turn your packet to the page that says color blend mode, and we're going to learn about that. You can see down at the bottom that an example of color blend mode in real life may be on a shopping website when you're looking for something like a sweater, for example, or a fleece, and they sell it in like 4 different colors. They usually only take one picture of one of the fleeces, and then in Photoshop they edit the colors for whatever color that the fleeces could possibly be. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new file, 8 by 10, 150 resolution. And then we're going to do a Command O to open, and you are going to go into your Photoshop Photos folder, and you're going to grab the file that is called eyedropper.psd. So open up the file that says eyedropper.psd, and then you're just going to do a Command A, C, W, V, and get it on your page that's a printable size that we can hand in when you're done with this. So again, you're opening up the file. It's called eyedropper.psd, and you're getting it on your file new 8 by 10. You may need to transform it. And then let's go through the notes. So color blend mode, step number 1, open an image that you want to change the color on. So we're going to change the color on this image. Step number 2, select the part that you want to change. Get marching ants on the selection that you want to change. So I am going to grab my lasso tool, and what I'd like to change is this little green dress. So I'm going to make a selection of that little green dress. If I want to clean up my selection, we can quick mask it. So I would do Q to get into quick mask, D to make sure I'm in my default colors, and then I would grab my paintbrush tool and make a better selection. Possibly I would call up my quick mask options like we talked about in the last class and lower my opacity. Again, Q to get into quick mask. I'm going to grab this little eraser tool and just clean it up a little bit more. If you want to zoom in, you can go Command +++ and then hold down your space bar and get closer if you'd like to get a little more finite with your selection. And once you have most of the green dress selected, Command 0 to get it back where it is. Again, Q to get out of quick mask. So here's my marching ants. So I am looking at step number 2. Select the part that you want to change. Get marching ants on the section you want to change. So that's what I have. Step number 3, make a new blank layer. So I'm going to come down to the bottom of my toolbar. You'll see the trash can is here, and to the left of the trash can is a square with a plus. I'm going to click on that and make a new layer, a blank layer. Number 4, on that new layer, with the marching ants still on your screen, paint that layer the color you would like to change it. So I'm going to come over to my paintbrush tool, make sure I'm on my paintbrush tool. Then I'm going to click on my color picker down here, and I'll change it to a color. Let's go with this like wild red, and hit OK. And then again, so paintbrush tool, wild red. I'm going to come over here, make sure you're on that blank layer, and I'm just going to paint it. What's awesome about the marching ants is that it's going to constrain it within that selection. You don't have to worry about going outside of the lines because the marching ants are like a piece of tape. They're going to protect you. So now you're probably looking at this and you're not too impressed. So we need to get through the rest of our steps. So Command D to get rid of your marching ants. Awesome. And then step number 6, here's the magic moment. So on your layers palette over here where it says normal, these are where all your blend modes are. So if I hold down this drop menu, I have normal, and I have many other blend modes that I can kind of scroll through and choose. But for this particular lesson, I want you to choose color, and you click on color, and there you go. There's color blend mode. Here's some notes. Note, You are blending the layers. You cannot change something black to something else and white won't blend. So if you're doing this and it is already black, like this little construction guy on the left hand of the screen, you can't paint another color on black. It won't blend, it won't show through. And if you try to do it on just pure white, it won't blend because it doesn't have anything to stick to. It needs something to stick to. And then also try the other blend modes. There may be one that you prefer more than color. So again, I'm going to grab my lasso and maybe I'll do a selection of his hat. And then again, plus to get a new layer, grab a color. Let's do like, I don't know, some kind of crazy blue. Grab your paintbrush. Let's get it nice and big so it'll go fast. Paint it right on. Command D to deselect, and then again you go from here to normal, color. And that's how you do color blend mode. So I'd like you to change at least 2 colors on this document for your grade. So again, File, Save As. You're going to save this as Color Blend Mode and give it your name so we know who it belongs to, and save it as a JPEG or a TIFF to submit to Schoology. And change at least 2 colors for full credit on this. If you need help, let me know. If not, good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing your finished products.